All right, it's 6:40. I will call the Manitowoc County Board of Supervisors December 2019 meeting to order at this time. First up will be invocation by Supervisor Henriksen, followed by a pledge of allegiance to the flag. If everybody please rise.
Dear Lord, help us to be active participants in our county board meeting, motivated and willing to serve our county unselfishly. Help us to weigh our decisions carefully and reach forward to the prosperity of our county. Benefit our individual districts we represent as well as our county as a whole, so we can all stand proud of our continued progress. At this time, please watch over all the men and women who are proudly serving, who protect us day and night, whether they be in the military, our first responders, or anybody that watches over us. In his name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much, Supervisor Henriksen. Roll call is going around. All 25 members are present this evening. Next up will be our minutes, or approval of our minutes from our November 5th, 2019 committee or county board meeting. Motion by Supervisor Ballman, second by Supervisor Gallagher to approve those minutes. Discussion on the motion. See none, all those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carried, and the minutes are approved. Additions or deletions to the agenda, I will turn over to County Clerk Jessica Backus.
Under Roman numeral number 12, F, Finance, number 6, the resolution 2019-2020-63 supporting Insight's broadband expansion grant application has been added. And number 7, discussion of in-rem proceedings of the Paragon property into Rivers, Wisconsin. And
also that we'll be moving the Finance Committee report to the first of the committee reports as well. Okay, is there a motion to approve that as amended? Motion by Supervisor Hoffman, second by Supervisor Holzbach. Discussion on the motion. Seeing none, all in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carried unanimous, and the agenda is approved. If I have Bob come and join me at the podium, we have a proclamation. And Mr. Nigan, if you'd like to come up as well, that'd be great. Welcome again, Hung. Nice to see you. I don't know if you met. This is County Executive Bob Ziegler. You have a chance. Okay, I'm sorry. We have Hung Nigan here, who is actually the newly appointed Executive Director of Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we have a proclamation for Mentoring Month in January of 2020. It's getting weird to say 2020, as it seems weird. Okay, whereas everyone remembers someone special, a neighbor, teacher, relative, or friend who broadened our horizons and brought a little magic into our lives. And whereas one way to return the favor is to mentor a child. And whereas every adult has something to offer, and 1 hour a week can make a big difference in a child's life. And the mentor does not have to change his or her life to change a child's life. And whereas research has shown that children engaged in the one-to-one professionally supported mentoring programs of Big Brothers Big Sisters are more likely to finish high school and less likely to begin using drugs and alcohol, skip school, or be involved in violence. And whereas in Manitowoc County, there are many young people who want and would benefit from having a mentor. Now, therefore, we, County Executive Bob Ziegler and County Board Chair Jim Bry, along with the Manitowoc County Board of Supervisors, hereby proclaim the month of January 2020 as Mentoring Month in Manitowoc County and encourage citizens, businesses, public and private agencies, religious and educational institutions to support mentoring and to give young people in our community the gift of time and friendship through Big Brothers Big Sisters of Manitowoc County. Congratulations.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you very much for your support. And I don't have much to say, except that as an outsider coming in, this is a great community to be a part of. And so I'm honored and I feel privileged to be the new executive director for Big Brother and Big Sisters. And I got to tell you, there's no greater love. There's nothing greater than share a little bit of who you are with a youngster, because if they feel connected, they will come back. They will serve this community, and we all will benefit from their talent and their energy. And so I would encourage all of you to help me promote Big Brother and Big Sister. Help me promote the sense of community, the connections that we provide for our young people. And so with that, thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to working with all of you and meeting with all of you outside of this room. Thank you very much.
That was very nice, and I think we all appreciate it, especially us natives of Manitowoc and Manitowoc County, your words of that you come to this. This is a special area, and we appreciate when people that. And we look forward to working with you, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck. All right, next up will be public comment. If there's anybody from the public wishing to speak to any matter germane to Manitowoc County, just raise your hand, and you'll be allowed approximately 3 minutes to speak. Just gonna give your name and address when you get up. We'll start. Yes, sir. We'll start with you. And you can come up to the podium. Yes. Or should I say the lectern?
Ron Garrett's 810 Bullhead Lake Road, Brillion. I'm here to comment on the proposed Bullhead Lake Tax District. Jerry Halverson recommended that I give a very brief update on where we're at with that. So for those that don't know, Bullhead Lake is in a stage of very rapid degradation, most of it caused by phosphorus coming out of the bottom of the lake or internal phosphorus loading. And water quality specialists recommend that we implement a chemical treatment to reverse that. And that treatment would cost about $140,000, of which, if we can get the DNR grant, the landowners will be responsible for about $35,000. So we need the tax district in place in order to be able to verify to the DNR that we would have our portion of the funds and be able to spread that $25,000 to $35,000 cost over several years. None of us want more taxes, but we really want to improve the lake. So hopefully we can get the tax district approved. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your comments, Ron. Is there anybody else wishing to speak this evening? Anyone else wishing to speak? Yes, please. At the lectern. Or
I thought, my name's Nancy Slattery. I live at 9704 Pouts Road, Maribel. I'd like to speak on the resolution in reference to putting on the ballot in April a referendum asking the citizens of the county whether they would like to approve the placement of the referendum nonpartisan redistricting plan in Wisconsin. And the reason we bring this up is that we spent a lot of money last time we did the redistricting. We spent $300,000 to draw the maps, and then in Wisconsin, we spent $3.7 million defending them in court because of different issues. That's $300,000 plus 3.7 million. So that's $4 million. The nonpartisan plan that Iowa uses for the past 40 years, 4 censuses worth events, cost them approximately $180,000 each time. That's against our $4 million. Now, their process has employees of the state draw the maps, and then they offer a solution to the state legislature. They don't like the first offer, they ask for a second. So they go back, punch some more buttons on a computer. It's really quite easy now with the computer systems to do it. If they don't like the second one, they ask for a third. And the rules of their law say if you don't like the third, then you go to court. Now, they have not ever gone to court in the 4 times they've done it. So I think that could be a little bit of experience we could depend upon to save ourselves some money. 4 million is a lot different than 180,000. The other thing I want to do is here you county board members have approved the Fair Maps resolution, which you personally, individually voted, yes, we would like to suggest the state does fair maps, which means nonpartisan. But that's 25 of you. That's not all the citizens in the county. So I'd like you to take this opportunity to spend the $2,000 it's going to cost for you to propose, for you to advertise in the local papers, and that's going to cost $1,600 according to Jessica Bacchus, and then it's going to cost the ink to put it on the ballot. I think we should put that in there and let the citizens give their opinion. I don't.
Nancy, you have about 1 minute.
Oh, thank you. Both parties are guilty of partisanship when they draw their maps. And the most concrete example is on our current